That one just outside for ball 2. Christina looked like she was going to throw that one. Saw no one there. Toss it back to Emily instead. Sarlich just gets away from that one, unable to make the play. That one will stat as a hit there. Hard hit ball to Sarlich.
Puts runners on the corners. That's going to bring Alex Yarborough.
Runners at the corners again here for the Cardinals. Hopefully the Rattlers can again get out of it without too much damage done. Score is still tied 0-0 with 2 away. Yarborough at the plate. Going right up the middle for strike 1. You might be able to see Emily's 5th strikeout here. I don't think Emily likes it when there are runners on the base. Likes to get out of it when she can. Hopefully she will be able to this time. That one just inside for ball 1.
1-1 count.
On that fielding in that last play, Sarah Perez did a good job. Runner on third looked like she was going to go home. Sarah able to contain it, keeping the Cardinals scoreless. Just outside ball 2. Pitch count now at 60 for Emily. 40 strikeouts, or 40 strikes. I'd like to see 40 strikeouts. That one popped foul. 2-2 the count for Yarborough. Shagging balls out there is the one and only Scott Fonger, St. Mary's compliance officer / game operations. A lot of foul balls today. He's got his work cut out for him. That one is sliced right up the middle to center field. The runner will score for that base hit. Runner advances to second.
And a hit up the middle by Yarborough scores a run for the Cardinals. And keeps Cardinals at first and second.
That will be an unearned run.
Wasn't there an error like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where she dropped the ball first. Yeah. You're right.
Just double checking that it will be an unearned run there because of that error. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here.
18 batting. Victoria Silva. Who's she batting for? After Yarborough. Attention now, batting with number 18, Victoria Silva.
Silva batting for Johnson in that 9th hole. Probably the Cardinals' power hitter here. Brought her in to bring in some more runs, hopefully, for the Cardinals. Regrettably for St. Mary's if she's able to connect. First ball is strike. 0-1 the count with 2 outs here. And the top of the 4th, Cardinals will able to score on that last hit. 1-0 the score. That one lined to shortstop. Great catch by Amanda Villa. Going to the bottom of the fourth, see if the Rattlers can contest that one run. Stay tuned here on Rattlers Live on Ustream.
We have a 1-0 ball game. Hard work.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. Taylor Bedreen now leading it off for the Rattlers. Swung at that one. 0-1 the count. Just thinking about it, seeing Rattler baseball and softball. I personally haven't seen a home run, so I'd like to see one in this game. Rattlers have 2 on the season, both from Rodriguez. That one is called strike. 0-2 the count. In the bottom of the fourth, Cardinals lead 1-0. Off 5 hits to the Rattlers, 2 hits. Swing and a miss at that one.
He goes down swinging. That's out number 1.
For out number 1.
Victor Christina Rodriguez.
Rodriguez now at the plate for the Rattlers. That one right up the middle for strike number 1. 47 the pitch count on the Cardinals. Sanchez. That one high for ball 1. Sanchez is doing great for the Cardinals. Rattlers have been contained to 2 hits for this game. That one fouled off. 1-2 the count.
Play for fun, otherwise you get beat too much.
That one outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count.
2-2 the count.
Sanchez reached 50 pitches on that one. That one fouled away, and off Scott Fonger goes to get that one. See someone in the bullpen for the Cardinals, number 14, warming up. That one high, full count now to Rodriguez. Over the past few innings, we've seen Sanchez get a little higher with the balls. Might be wearing down here. She has pitched 4. That one popped up. Will be fouled out. Caught by shortstop.
Makes the catch. That's going to be out number 2. Now we're at number 50 to the plate. Diana Gutierrez.
So the question is, do we root for them to beat the home team? I'm not sure we do.
Gutierrez at the plate for the Rattlers, who was warming up in the bullpen earlier. That one high for ball 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Rattlers really need to get some hits going in order to score here. That one popped foul out of play. 1-1 the count.
That's what I mean. You have to go make turn around.
I mean, well, we might make this phone. No, wait.
You know what I mean? Can't imagine us going like that.
Let's talk about
That one inside for ball 2. Haven't seen any walks in this game. Great pitching from both teams, Britton and Sanchez. That one fouled away. 2-2 the count now. Quarter after the hour here. Still got another game coming up. Game 2 of this doubleheader scheduled for 7. Might be a little later. See how this game plays out here. That one very inside. Full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Contact, but will be fouled. That was a hard hit foul ball. Viana could straighten that one out. Might have been a double. That one hard for ball 4, first walk of the game. Villa now
First base.
at the plate.
Number 3 to the bat. Amanda Villa. 2-away.
Runner on now from that walk. First pitch is a strike. Now in contact, but just foul. Down the third base line. 0-2 the count. Villa really having some time here to show her stuff. And that starting position at second. He's only a sophomore this season. That one popped up. Foul. Left fielder unable to get to it. Scott Fonger just commented Rattlers have been connecting so far. The pitcher may be wearing down.
0-2.
That one just inside for ball 1, 1-2 the count. Viana geared to run at first base. That one high for ball 2. That one is contacted. Second baseman able to scoop it up for out number 3.
Next toss in time, retired side. They'd rather score no runs on no hits. Or maybe one runner was left on. And
Top of the 5th
after
coming at you. After this, you're watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
0.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. Top of the 5th here. Emily still reigning on the mound for the Rattlers. Cepeda at the plate here for the Cardinals.
Tommy,
were you serious?
No, I was joking, dude.
I thought so.
Deanna's still warming up her arm there. Emily known to go complete games, however. That one to the shortstop. Nice grab there by Perez. Able to get that one for out number 1.
I'll bring up Ashley
Freeman. Now at the plate here.
At least the back row, just so I can. There you go. I'm blind. I can't see. Thank you, Rosie.
And in case you haven't yet, make sure to like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/St. Mary's Athletics, as well as follow us on Twitter at St. Mary's Rattlers for all the latest updates on all St. Mary's sports. You can check out the new website. News story just posted on Felicia Jacobs Sr. women's basketball team playing tomorrow at 5:30. That one hit to the second baseman, out number 2 here. Rattlers hoping for a 1-2-3 inning. Melanie Padilla now at the plate. 6:23, the clock on my laptop says. Continues to be a nice night, nice little breeze. Inside for ball 1.
Rosie, she wasn't all mad because there was the other woman on the other phone.
I thought he had hit talk, and then there was a conversation going on right next to him. I didn't think that, I never heard anybody saying hello to me on the phone. I thought it was just a conversation he was having. I thought, what's on about?
And that one is called strike, 1-1 the count. As always, I like to see this inning end with a strikeout from Britton. My favorite way to end the inning, any inning, including baseball, at least for the Rattlers side.
I don't need any help in that department.
That one swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. 70 is the pitch count for Britton. Advantage of having the broadcaster be the statistician, get the pitch count. 49 strikes for Emily. Their two-time Heartland Conference Pitcher of the Year. That one fouled away. That one popped up to center field, and it is out of here. Home run for Melody Padilla. Cardinals bench clears to welcome her at home. Right over the center field wall, 210, the mark out there. Celebratory for the Cardinals. A single shot home run there. Cardinals now lead it 2-0. Wall trip up to bat now.
That's going to be Shelby Walter.
Has a home run with 2 outs. That one, a short chopper, able to make the play. Sardilich to Richter.
Tosses it in time. He's going to retire the side.
Bottom of the 5th coming up here. You're watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
4.5, 2-0.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. Bottom of the 5th here. Haley Richter up to bat.
And leading off the bottom of the 5th.
Solo home run in the 5th.
Haley Richter.
Brought it 2-0 Cardinals. Hopefully Rattlers can get it back here. Ball 1. That one called strike, 1-1 the count now. That one fouled away. Makes the count 1-2. Bullpen still warming up for the Cardinals. As well as the Rattlers. No pitching changes yet, however. Might see one next inning, though. Swing and a miss there. Haley Richter goes down swinging.
And Richter goes down swinging. That's going to be out number 1. Brings up Sarah Perez.
4th strikeout for Sanchez. Brings shortstop Sarah Perez up to the plate. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. We have Liana and Madi Basaro warming up in the Rattlers bullpen. Might see a change in this next inning. Still a question on who's going to start the second game of today's doubleheader. Might be Emily again, Liana, or Madi. Could be any of those 3 star pitchers. 1-1 the count now. That one fouled back for strike number 2. Again, if you haven't yet, make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/St. Mary's Rattlers. Follow us on Twitter at St. Mary's Rattlers. All the latest updates on Rattler sports. That one fouled away again. 3rd foul ball for Perez. Swing and a miss. For that one, 2 strikeouts in a row for Sanchez.
Hannah Fields.
Hannah Fields now at the plate. I believe this is only her 2nd at-bat on the game. St. Mary's having trouble biting through the lineup. Superb pitching from Sanchez. That one is called strike. 0-1 the count. That one called strike again. 0-2 the count now here in the bottom of the 5th. Rattlers trail 2-0 to the Cardinals. Cardinals have 6 hits to Rattlers 2, as well as 1 error on the Rattlers. That one high for ball 1. Oh, and outside for ball 2. Looks like there might be a lineup change here. Or a conference on the mound. Not quite sure what's going on. Ump is out there as well. This umpire has been known to call illegal pitches. That one seems okay, however. Perhaps a warning. Not quite sure. Disadvantage being way up here in the press box. 2-1 the count, or 2-2 the count, excuse me. That one called ball, full count now for Hannah. And it has a great slapping stance. Looks like she's just ready to head off to first as soon as that ball makes contact. That one does, but lying straight to third base. Great grab there for out number 3. 6th inning upcoming. Cardinals lead 2-0. Stick with us here watching Rattlers Live on Ustream. Welcome back, Rattler fans. Top of the 6th here. Emily Britton continues to be on the mound for the Rattlers. Getting ready to kick off here, number 11 at the plate.
And leading off for the party will be Monica Cunha.
Rattlers have only two at-bats left to hedge over the Cardinals for the win. Cardinals lead it 2-0 after that solo home run in the 5th. First pitch is ball. 1-0 the count. That one is called fair. Gearing towards second. Oh, and she is caught in a pickle here. Right now, 4-3. Sarah Perez is, I believe.
And the out is made. It came first and second after the base hit.
Quite a pickle there. Hannah Field was in there as well. Quite unusual.
That's going away. That's going to number 14, Candace Patek.
That does tally as a hit. A single before she got caught in a pickle there. We have number 14 up to bat here. She was warming up in the bullpen earlier. Pitch hitting for Waltrip. They're keeping sets at home. That was a 4-3-6-8-4 pickle. Center fielder got on that one. Seemed like Perez made the tag, but guess she didn't. Caused it to go 2 extra throws there. One and 2 the count. Fouled away.
Haley is one that made her tag on people,
Yes. It was 8, 4, 3, 6, 3, 4, 3.
2 and 2 the count now. Fouled away again. That one looked right up the middle from up here, but full count now, 3 and 2. Top of the 6th inning, Cardinals leading 2-0. Pinch hitter, I believe it's pronounced Patek, at the plate. That one may connect. Sartledge able to get it out at first, 5-3.
And Sartledge makes a scoop in the toss. That's
For out number 2. Hanson now
Number 21, Kim Hanson.
at the plate. 2 outs on the top of the 6th here. Ball 1. 83 pitches now for Burton, 57 strikeouts. Now on contact again. Short 2 first for out number 3. Good fielding by the Rattlers. 3 up, 3 down.
And Bettis makes a scoop of the cause. That's going to be out number 3.
Bottom of the 6th upcoming here on Rattlers Live on Ustream.
Hey, Cardinals.
Does anybody have any of this?
Welcome back, Rattler fans. Sartledge at the plate. Believe this is her 3rd at bat here. First pitch is ball.
I got out green. We don't want to put out green on it. Is that a ball or
I
strike?
think I've got the offspring in.
Ball strike.
We got a ball strike? Probably.
That was ball 1.
Sure. Ball. I mean, I only got like 10 songs on it. I got it all this, but it's Chicago, Earth, Fire, but it's soft stuff.
Ball number 2 to Sartledge, doubled in the first.
That was a strike. That was a ball.
Outside for ball 3. Sartledge. Sanchez has only walked 1 so far this game. Still no pitching changes for either team here. That one is called strike. 3-1 the count.
And it's called strike. 3-1 the count.
Sartledge almost looked like she was showing bunt there. A little bit unusual for a power hitter. That one ball 4, she takes her base. Puts a runner on first for Sawatsky.
So Sartledge get a free ticket down the line. Puts a runner at first base. That's going to ring up the big deuce. Shelly Lee Sawatsky.
Little conference on the mound here. Rattlers are in position to get a runner on the board here. Bottom of the 6th. Ball 2, Sawatsky showed bunt. Ball 3 for Sawatsky. That one up the middle. 3-1 the count.
After you hit about 8 hours and you're like, that's gas. Yeah, that's probably the worst part. Yeah, it's like Chinese water torture. It wouldn't be so bad if you, but you know.
But it is fouled.
And Tender Bunt goes foul. It's going to even out the count at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I guess she was telling me that the new facility wouldn't be maybe like an 18 turn tournament. Maybe not that big.
2-2 the count here on Zawatsky. That one popped up to the center fielder, unable to advance. Sartledge not with the Rattlers won it on that one.
And Feather makes the catch. That's going to be out number 1. Number Holes in first. That's going to go number 19, Taylor Green.
Taylor Vidrine up to bat now for the Rattlers. Still only 2 hits for St. Mary's. Cardinals have 7 for this game.
With Aaron being pulled into that position.
Right up the middle for strike 1.
I don't think it.
Good things.
That's a ball strike.
Strike 1 here
Strike, I think.
for Vidrine.
With Aaron being pulled into that.
Up the middle again. I believe Vidrine struck out in her last two at-bats. Fowler's having a rough time connecting for Sanchez. 93 her pitch count now. That one inside for ball 1. Good eye by Vidrine.
Twice what I am.
1-2 the count.
Delegate everything else.
Inside again, 2-2 now. Sartledge hanging on first.
2-2 count.
Sartledge has stolen last season. Might try to get a free one here. That one fouled away. Keeps the count 2-2.
Too terribly surprised about it, though.
Christina Rodriguez on deck. Heartland Conference Hitter of the Week. Would really like to see some power hits out here in this inning. Sartledge on first. Rattlers really need to take advantage of it. That one is high for ball 3. Full count now. Good scenario if the Green is able to also get a base on balls, bringing up Christina. Possible tying run there. That one is popped up at the warning track. Foul. Sartledge does advance, however.
Sartledge goes to second.
That is a pop-up foul caught by the
So 2 away.
left fielder. Advancing Sartledge, however. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th. Christina Rodriguez at the plate now. Would like to see another homer out here. Would tie it up for the Rattlers here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Sartledge on second. That one high for ball 1.
I said that to her. She was like,
She didn't have any reaction.
she didn't have any freaking clue what we're talking about. So I know we got one on campus. Do you?
That one up the middle for strike 1. 1-1 the count now. And that reaches 100 pitches for Sanchez. Done great so far for the Cardinals, limiting the Rattlers to 2 hits for this ball game. That one popped up foul.
I still say Tony, you can start at point 4.
Yeah. Probably since a malt box isn't, it's more AV, not IT. I don't know if that's his realm. And she had to explain it. Lord knows she couldn't explain it.
1 and 2. That one is swing and a miss. Retires the side. Sardolage left stranded. Top of the 7th now. We're watching Rattlers live on Ustream.
Alex Yarborough.
Top of the 7th here. Yarborough leading off for the Cardinals. Britton still on the mound for the Rattlers. Up the middle, strike 1. Britton and Sanchez both 2-0 coming into this game. One will go down 3-0 and 2-1. Time will tell here. 1-1 the count.
Serious defensive shifts right now. Cam Paul's doing pretty well.
That one straight to Emily. Tosses it easily to Richter there. Right fielder Taylor Johnson at the plate now.
It's going to bring up number 8, Taylor Johnson.
I think they mainly told you about a week. Probably just like a swelling go down.
That one high for ball 1. Hopefully the Rattlers can get out of this 1-2-3 and able to score in the bottom of the 7th in a comeback fashion to pull out this win.
That's a little bit fortunate.
That one looked okay up here, but it's called ball. 2-0 the count.
And it took 62 minutes to get into that one.
That one had contact, fouled away. 2-1 the count now. That was Emily's 90th pitch there. with 61 strikes in this game. On outside 3-1 the count. That one contact will be beat the throw there for a base hit. It brings hit count to 8.
Johnson beats the throw, gets herself a base hit. That's going to bring up Alex Cepeda.
Back at the top of the order for the Cardinals. Cepeda at the plate. One down here in the top of the 7th. Rattlers trail 2-0 to the Cardinals.
That was wide. But normally you say something like that, he's like, shit, what? He did print out 50 right.
Ball 1. Christina tries to pick off the runner at first, unsuccessful. Keeps her close, however. 1-0 the count.
It's a full color Rattler baseball. One with it on the back to right.
Bunt there. Christina able to get to it. Wow, she is able to beat the throw. Runners on first and second. Looked out from up here, but we are biased. That'll be a base hit there on the bunt, advancing the runner to second.
Another hit for the Cardinals, puts runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Ashley Freeman. Time is called.
Time is called for the Rattlers. Wondering if there's going to be a pitching change here. That is 9 hits now for the Cardinals. Rattlers have 2 and are trailing 2-0.
Well, they changed the drawings, but they do actually look that way. Find a Renaissance artist that wasn't used.
Shortstop Freeman will be at the plate. Haley Richter out there chatting up the Rattlers. Ump will call a breakup. And play will get started again here.
Freeman, your batter, one away, and runners at first and second.
One out here in the top of the 7th. Rattlers need to get out of this one. Runners on first and second. Another bunt. That one is fouled. Oh, and 1 the count now. 1 away. Runner goes. Able to get her. Caught stealing there.
Play by Perez at third base to get the runner. Capture stealing. That was a strike.
Christina able to gun her down.
That's out number 2. Runner is at second. And Owen
Johnson is caught stealing.
On Freeman.
0-2 the count now on Freeman. 2 0-2 the count now. 2 away now. Runner on second. She advanced. Is that a stolen base? 1-2 the count now on Freeman.
That was a hell of a play by Sarah. Yeah, while you're falling.
Great tag by Perez. There on that caught stealing. That one lined straight to Soderlich, able to retire the side. Go to the bottom of the 7th now. The Rattlers have one more chance to get ahead here. We're watching Rattlers live on Ustream.
One runner was left on. And going to the bottom of the 7th.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. It is the bottom of the 7th. Vienna Gutierrez up to bat. That one outside for ball 1. Sanchez still on the plate. We'll be going for a complete game shutout here. Joined by Chad Peters here to help end the game. That is ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, Rattlers trying to come up with some kind of magic here late in the game. So far, really being stifled here by Brianna Sanchez out there. Only 2 hits on the day. Nicole Sardelich and your batter, Viana Gutierrez, are those responsible. Of course, it started off so promising for St. Mary's. You had Nicole Sardelich with a diving double, or sliding double to start the game, and only 1 hit since. UIW does have 9 hits on the day. St. Mary's with 1 error. Gutierrez 1 for 1 officially today. And she'll get on base again. Takes ball 4. So a good start to the bottom of the 7th inning. No outs. We'll probably we might see a substitute runner, but perhaps not. Not sure if they'll want to burn Gutierrez at this point or not.
Be a conference on the mound here. Saw no pitching changes for this game. The last time Viana was on, she was not pinch run, or did not have a pinch runner. Looks like they will keep her there again. Amanda Villa at the plate now has made some nice grabs today.
Yeah, really did not know that she was so good defensively. Had that took it from the top of her shoe on a line drive. Had the jumping catch as well. As a batter this season, batting .222, has started 4 of the games coming into today. She's 2 of 9 at the plate. Has scored 2 runs with 1 RBI. And boy, the Rattlers could use another here. Shows bunt on the first pitch.
Really getting her time so far this season, able to nab a starting position there in her sophomore season. Did play significantly in her freshman year. Played, I believe, about 20 games last year. 0-1 the count. That one outside for ball 1. Gutierrez on first for the Rattlers.
start.
Go. Sorry, UTSA.
That one, it will be popped up to the shortstop.
And Freeman makes the catch. That's out number 1.
Gutierrez stays on first. Richter now at the plate here.
Richter to the plate.
One down here in the bottom of the 7th. Rattlers trail 2-0 for the Cardinals.
Richter came in today having played in 1 game, made 2 plate appearances, went 1 for 2. I believe it was in that big win over Southeastern Oklahoma State, which most of the Rattlers played. Has 1 run scored on the season. She singled in her lone hit coming in. 0 for 2 today. Again, this is her first start. Has played pretty well overall. Had a couple nice plays at first base. Was the finishing touch there in that pickle play. Did have the error fielding.
Quite noisy here in the press box. That one gets away. Liana able to advance on the wild pitch there.
We'll see if that was a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Yes, and is that a wild pitch or a pass? Wild pitch. We get confirmation from that one. She goes down swinging.
Richter goes down swinging, brings up Sarah.
Out number 2.
Strikeout number 8 for Sanchez on the day.
Sanchez doing great for the Cardinals, allowing just those 2 hits. Rattlers really unable to connect off her pitches. Perez now at the plate, hoping to change things for the Rattlers here. That one outside, but called strike. 0-1 the count now.
Sarah's looking to get off the schneid this season. 0 for 7 so far at the plate. Does have an RBI though. Has not connected on that first hit this year.
Oh, get out of here.
That one is popped up and it is gone. First hit of the season, home run. 2-shot homer there. It is a tie ball game here now.
With a 2-run shot on the scoreboard.
Well, Robin, I just said she was looking to get off the schneid. I think she's off.
Quite a word there. Awesome way to do it there. Ties it up here in this game. Bottom of the 7th.
And just in case you did not see where that went, that home run ball completely cleared the scoreboard out in left field. So we are all tied up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So with 2 outs, Sarah Perez comes through and just absolutely drills a bomb over the left field scoreboard. Made great contact on that one. And it brings up Hannah Fields. Momentum has turned. It can be such a funny thing in sports. See if the Rattlers can carry through with this now. Now, if Hannah's able to get on the field, or on plate, or on base rather, you do have the top of the lineup coming forth, and that would be Nicole Sardulich, the most consistent hitter so far this season in terms of percentage. And of course, as we highlighted earlier, their biggest doubles threat. So if Hannah can get on base, perhaps one into the gap could bring in the winning run. We'll see if Hannah can do anything down 0-1 here.
Would like to see back-to-back home runs. That would be nice. That one, however, popped straight to the catcher. We will go to extra innings here. Top of the 8th coming up. Rattlers tie it with a 2-run blast. Watching Rattlers live on Ustream.
And going into the top of the 8th inning, the extra innings. Leading off for Incarnate will be number 22, Shelby Waltrip.
Padilla.
Padilla. Oh, sorry. Correction, number 22, Melanie Padilla. Is your batter.
Top of the 8th here in extra innings after that 2-run blast. Ties it up. First hit on the season from Sarah Perez. Emily Britton saw on the mound. Melody Padilla at the plate. She's the one who hit that solo home run in the 5th. Hopefully she gets quieted down now. Strike one. 0-1 the count now. Emily Britton's still in line to get that win if the Rattlers are able to pull it out. Came into the game 2-0, as well as the Cardinals pitcher Sanchez. Whole new ball game here. Ump calls that she did not go on that one. Brings it to 1-1. Emily now at 100 pitches for this ball game. Second extra inning affair here for Rattler Sports. Baseball went in 11 innings last night. We're able to pull it out. That one is fouled away. Or strike two. 1-2 the count. Great way to tie it in case you missed it. A 2-run homer. First hit on the season from Sarah Perez. Looks like we have Viana warming up again in the bullpen. 2-2 the count now.
And it just misses. 2-2 the count.
That one popped up short. Able to beat the throw for a base hit there.
It's not an error, she beat the throw.
Hey, Sarah did her best job trying to pick that up off the dirt. Not able to make anything of it, though.
So for the end, get the base hit on first base, brings up Shelby Waltrip.
Shelby Waltrip up to the plate now, 0 for 3 on the day. And Melanie Padilla with that hit. Of course, she had that home run earlier in the game, improved to 2-4. Waltrip lays down the bunt. Britton gets it with no problem, gets the out at first, but it does advance Padilla to second base.
And Waltrip lays down the second by the bunt, moves the run over to second base.
Should bring up Monica Acuna.
That's going to bring up number
1 for 3
Monica
on the day. Wearing number 11, the third baseman for UIW. Has had one hit off of Emily Britton. Emily, as usual, stellar. Only 4 strikeouts. Giving up that 1 earned run and 7 1/3 innings pitched so far. Pretty much been as kind of just lived up to the hype here in this game. Not a huge strikeout pitcher, just deadly effective with her performance out there. Both pitchers trying to avoid getting tagged with their first loss of the season. Both ladies come in sporting matching 2-0 records. That pitch is in the dirt early. Rodriguez tries to gun down. Who's at second base? Padilla.
Keeps her honest.
She kept her honest, as Tommy said. If you've been watching Rattlers Live any of these last few days, you've noticed this network is built for good TV. The Rattlers baseball team went 11 innings last night. Now you're seeing some extra softball this evening, and we'll see even more extra softball afterward, as this is the front end of a doubleheader. So you're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. We've been saying Rattler games tend to take a while. That's been in regulation. This one goes extra, and so it'll certainly take a little while longer than expected. Rattlers at this point are fine with just that. They just want to walk away with a win. Worked hard to get back in. They saw it was drilled brilliantly to left field. Madrine able to get it. Puts runners on the corners. And Perez will bring this back into the infield and get it to Britton. So runners on the corners. That was Acuna. 2 for 4 now on the day. Her second hit. It brings up the pinch hitter we've seen come to the plate once already, Candace Patek. 0 for 1 on the day, and the Rattlers will talk this one over. One away here. Runners on the corners. We'll take a brief timeout with them. You're watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
Watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
And welcome back here to Northside Independent School District softball field. A beautiful Wednesday evening. The wind starting to pick up just a little bit. Breezy outside. I had to make a wardrobe change in between innings there last inning.
Chad is now wearing a new St. Mary's fleece. More of a t-shirt, but with dress shoes. Kind of questionable there.
Well, it's kind of like the Ron Burgundy approach. You know, you look good from the shirt up or whatnot.
But we can still see you here in the press box.
This is true. That's the one weakness and the downside of that approach.
1-0 the count now. Runners on first and third here in this tie ball game. That one will gets away. Run is scored. That'll be a base hit.
It looked like, if I saw it right, it looked like it drilled off of Sartolich's glove and then possibly Perez's after that, and then drifted over there into the corner. So the Cardinals able to take a quick 3-2 lead after seeing their lead squandered last inning.
Runners still at the corners here.
Yeah, still poised to do some very good damage here. Kim Hansen at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day. That was hit number 12 for UIW, so they've been making good contact all day long. Rattlers, by comparison, only 3 hits on the day, 2 runs to show for those 3 hits. Pitch 1, ball 1. Britton on the day, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Has now given up 3 runs, 2 of which were earned.
That one is popped up. Foul ball. Sawatsky unable to get to it. 1-1 to count.
First run scored on the day, if memory serves, it came on the back end of an inning in which there was a fielding error with 1 out. And the run scored with 2, so that's why that first run was not earned for Emily. I came back in the 4th inning. It was a scoreless game until then. Rattlers were scoreless all the way up until 2 outs in the 7th when Sarah Perez drilled that just crushing 2-run blast over the left field wall. Of course, Rattlers offensively, anything but done at the top of their order coming up next inning, but at this point defensively, they just got to get out of this without any more damage being done. As with only 1 away, still quite the scoring opportunity here for the Cardinals. 2-2 count for Hansen.
Runners out the corners, able for a sac fly here. If it is drilled deep enough to kind of widen that lead here for the Cardinals. Hopefully the Rattlers can contain it. That one is foul tip, 2-2 the count. Game 2 still coming up as we reach 7:21. Shout out to our tweeter, Kayleen, sitting behind us in this thrilling game. Quite a show in the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully the Rattlers can pull clutch again in the bottom of the 8th and come out with this W. That one swing and a miss. That'll help here. 2 outs.
And goes down swinging. That's out number
Emily's 5th on the day.
Bring up Alex.
Yeah, with 2 away, as you said, it eliminates that sack fly opportunity here for Incarnate Word. And if you're watching this on the all-new RattlerAthletics.com, please mosey on over back to the homepage or the women's basketball page. A new feature story game preview for tomorrow night's action is up. Feature on Felicia Jacobs, one of 3 seniors on the women's basketball team, and really leading the way for that squad. Second leading rebounder on the team, despite being a 5'6" guard. Has 116 rebounds on the season, still with 6 left.
And a fun player to watch. That one, as well as the rest of the Rattlers, play tomorrow in contention for that #1 spot in conference.
Yeah, I like to refer to her kind of as a bulldog of a player, so to speak. She really, I mean, her upper body strength is just phenomenal, and she's able to really get in there and box her way down low with players with more height, yet she's able to get those rebounds. And yeah, tomorrow night, boy, huge night for Rattler basketball, both on the women's side and the men's side. Women's team playing an Arkansas Fort Smith team that they beat on the road by 20, but the men playing a Fort Smith team that they lost to on the road had really started their downward spiral. And as David Tovar said in his column, Tovar's Take, Rattlers know what it takes to win on the road, and now here it is, time to defend their home turf. Throw down to third base, little errant, but Sarah Perez does a good job bringing that back in to eliminate any runners from advancing.
Kind of riles the crowd there. People thought that runner on first was going to advance.
Yeah. We have some big games tomorrow night at the Bill Grahee Arena. You got to think the men's team, they sometimes I almost think that they like being backed into a corner a little bit, because we've seen it before. Midway through the schedule, they'll kind of have a little bit of a hiccup after showing dominance early.
I believe last year, did they enter the conference tournament in that 4th seed or that 3rd seed?
They were the 3rd seed last year, I think tied for the 2nd best record in the conference, but they were the 3 seed and ended up winning it down in Laredo. Of course, the top seed at Laredo, A&M International, was upset in the opening round, so St. Mary's never even had to go through them. But it was Newman and Fort Smith that they beat last year in the tournament, or it was Fort Smith and somebody? Can't remember who the other team they beat was, but it's Newman and Fort Smith here this weekend, as this one's drilled down toward the Rattlers dugout.
Yarborough looking to swing big here with that runner on third. 123 pitches now for Britton. With this extra inning, I think that kind of eliminates her starting in game 2. What do you think, Chad?
Yeah, I definitely think we'll see someone else. It seems like Donna doesn't like going with her back-to-back games too often. Now a big swing and a miss there, and Yarborough slams her bat and slams it again in disbelief as she swung over that. Kind of went after some cheese there. But, so 1 run scores for Incarnate Word, but the Rattlers avoid major damage as St. Mary's heads to the bottom of the 8th inning. Now down 1. Can Magic strike again? Find out. We'll be right back.
be number 15, Nicole.
So in the bottom of the 8th inning, now the top of the lineup comes to the plate for St. Mary's. That's Nicole Sardalich, 1 for 2 on the day. Her hit having come in the first at bat of the game, all the way back in that first inning, a double to left center field.
Sanchez still on the mound. Looks like Britton and Sanchez both want that 3-0 record to start the season. Hopefully the Rattlers can pull another clutch inning here. Sardalich is the one to start it off, had that double in the first. That one high for ball 2. Getting a little bit chilly here at Northside Stadium as the night wears on, reaching 7:30 now. 2.5 hours this game is running. That one up the middle for strike 1.
And pitch gets cornered, 2-1 the count.
That one fouled away, evens it up, 2-2. 120 is the pitch count for Sanchez. 77 strikeouts.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Low.
Full count now.
And it is low, brings the count to 3-2, full count.
Full count. That one is fouled away. Sardalich keeping alive here in the bottom of the 8th. Rattlers hoping to improve their record to 4-2. If they are able to pull this one out over the Cardinals. That one popped up just out of play there. Another foul.
And this one goes foul on third base side. Keeps the count the same at 3-2.
Again, Sardalich, top hitter for St. Mary's this season, coming in with a .533 batting average. On deck is Shelly Lee Zawatsky, followed by the big bat Taylor Vidrine and the reigning Heartland Conference hitter of the week, Christina Rodriguez. So if you can get Vidrine and or Rodriguez up to the plate this inning, that would be the goal. Preferably, just like that first inning saw, Sardalich gets on base, Zawatsky can move her over, and then you get 1 or 2 shots with your 2 big bats. But it all starts right here with Sardalich, and she fouls another one off to stay alive.
Sardalich continues to battle.
So how many pitches here does Sanchez have, you said, Robin?
124 now, Chad.
124 pitches. So she's going to finish with a minimum here at 130 or so in this game. A long, long day for both pitchers. And up high, ball 4. So inning number 8 starts exactly how the Rattlers would have liked. Sardalich walks. And for Sanchez, that's her 4th walk on the day. Puts the tying run at first base with no outs.
Up the middle for strike 1.
We'll see what the strategy is here with Zawatsky. Does she try to lay down a bunt that advances Sardalich, or does she play it straight and just try to reach base? Either way, and strike 2 there. Looked like it might have been outside. Quick 0-2 count for Zawatsky. Either way, barring a double play of any kind, you'll get your 2 bats that you wanted to see up in this inning. Vidrine on deck, Rodriguez in the hole. This one up high. 1-2 count for Zawadzki. If you don't know her story, started out her career as Shelly Lee. And as she said, added the most difficult name to spell. Entering last season, got married to pro ball player Lance Zawadzki. And she does strike out here.
And Zawadzki goes in on swing. That's out number 1.
Senior out of Helotes, Texas. Went to O'Connor High School. Brings up another O'Connor grad, Taylor Vadrine. 12 home runs last year. That led the Rattlers. I think it would let the conference, didn't it? Came on strong. Had like a 4 home run week. Oh, and this could be a double play ball. Freeman gets it over to second. Vadrine looked like she beat the throw to first. She did.
And they get the force out at second base.
So they get the force out at second base, but not the double play. Missed that just by an inch.
Christina Rodriguez.
And so with now suddenly 2 away, 1 runner on, Rodriguez, essentially the Rattlers' last hope here.
That home run hitter would like to see her 3rd here for the game winner.
Yeah, 0 for 3 on the day. I'm going to use that word again, looking to get off the schneid for the day, at least, if not the season. Hasn't homered since game 1. That 3rd home run here would be very, very nice. Another big bat, Viana Gutierrez on deck. 1-0 count for Rodriguez. Look low. Ball 2. Cardinals will talk this over a little bit. Sanchez and the Cardinals have been in this position already. Just last inning, 2 outs. And then gave up that 2-run shot to Perez. Game time here running into 2 hours and 30 minutes now.
That one called strike. 2-1 the count now.
Liking that outside, isn't she?
That one
Will it
hard
drop?
hit. It will. Cartilage almost rounded for home, but stopped.
Yeah, puts runners on the
excuse me, that's
corners.
Vadrine.
And Vadrine at third base. Rodriguez, big blooper there. For a second, it looked like, that right fielder came charging forward for that ball, and it looked like for a moment that it might have, if it took a bad bounce, that thing could have hopped all the way to the fence and the game would have been over. But she got lucky a little bit that it stayed in front of her. We'll see a substitute runner, or a pinch runner rather. Crystal Keller coming in, the relief pitcher. We saw her strike out 9 in that win over Southeastern Oklahoma State. Now coming in and pinch running duty. Replaces Rodriguez at first base.
And now running for St. Mary's.
Green.
The number 6, Crystal Keller.
Still at third. Gutierrez on the season. Batting .222 with 1 RBI. 2 for 9 coming in with a double. On the day, 1 for 1 with the runs scored. She was the runner brought in by Perez on that home run. So Rodriguez did her part. Can Gutierrez get on base as well against a former high school foe? These two went at it. Talk about the north side connection here. These two teams just filled with these two pitchers went at it. Might have only been 1 year in high school they really went up against each other, but both very decorated in their careers. Of course, at first base, Crystal Keller won a state championship at the 3A level at Medina Valley as a pitcher. Ball 1, low and away.
That one called strike. 1-1 the count.
1-1 the count. Drilled to center field. Oh, but right to center field. So that will do it. Rattlers fall 3-2 on a well-hit ball to Gutierrez. It just happened to find UIW's center fielder.
So stick around.
Alex Zepeda registering the final out. So the Rattlers tie it up in the 7th, but UIW able to hold on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Game 2 coming up. Stay tuned. Rattlers will be back in action here. We'll bring you the stats from this Game 1 matchup. We'll shut the broadcast down just a little bit. Stay tuned, refresh your screen, and we'll bring you Game 2 momentarily. Probably looking about an 8 o'clock start time here as the Rattlers and Cardinals will go at it again here on Rattlers Live on Ustream.